we have a WordPress site with WooCommerce installed. In WooCommerce, you will see the products. We have 3 products installed, and now we are going to install the plugin of Blink. So you go to left menu, plugin, add new plugin, and then on the top right you will search for Blink WooCommerce. And then you will see Blink for WooCommerce. You have to verify that this is the right one. Then you click on Install Now. And after installing, you will click Activate. And then you can see this Blink for WooCommerce here. You can look at the settings. Basically, it is not connected. The status is not connected. You can also look at the products. Payment. But let's go back to General. This is WooCommerce. So you have to go to the plugin again. Click Installed Plugins. Then find this Blink for WooCommerce and click on the settings there. And now you need to click on this link, Blink Dashboard, to set it up. For this you need already a Blink wallet. We have shown that. So now you're going to link your Blink wallet to this WooCommerce. Therefore you click on the Blink Dashboard and you will see a pop-up of sign in with your Blink, and you have to click on this button, sign in with Blink, and you have to provide either an email or a telephone number that you provided. In this case I will use an email. And you can click on Remember Me. You click on Next. You will find a code in your email, and you need to put that code in here. And this code is a way to also make sure that it is your Blink wallet and that you are authorized. I have provided a second way for authentication, so I have to put in my authentication. And it is recommended to do this. So I have provided another way to secure your Blink wallet. And then you will have access to your Blink wallet. So you see here all the transactions. This is the HTTPS column / dashboard.blink.sv / So you might want to put this as a bookmark so that you can come here again. But you see all kinds of things. You can see at a home, you can see the transactions you made. If you already made transactions, I've been using this wallet, and you see here the API keys, you can now go back and find an API key to be able to link this to your WooCommerce. So we go back to the WooCommerce. Not configured, please configure your API key. So now you need to go to the API key and configure your API key. So what you are going to do, you need to press this plus and configure an API key. So I'm going to call it link WooCommerce. You can have many APIs. So I'm going to make this expire never expires, and I'm only going to say read and receive, not write, because the read and receive means that you are only going to be receiving funds through this API key. If you click write, you can also use the API key to send transactions, but for your shop what you need is only read and receive. So this API key is special. I'm going to create this API key, and of course this API key, later on I will delete this API key so you will not be able to see it, but when you have this, you can just copy this API key here and you can close this, and then you can go to the WooCommerce and you need to be able to configure the API key here. So it is not connected yet, but now you need to put the API key in here. So what I'm going to put here is I'm going to paste the API key here. It's very important to have this API key somewhere else, because you're not going to be able to find this API key anymore in the Blink dashboard. So it is important to save this API key in a special place. Now we're going to say it's going to be a Blink wallet. You can choose between two wallets. The Bitcoin wallet means that when you receive funds, the funds will fluctuate with the Bitcoin price, but for your shop you might want to use the second wallet of your Blink wallet, which is the stable sats. The stable sats means that every fund you have will be in US dollars, if US dollar is the fiat currency that you are using, and this will be stable. If you want to receive funds in Bitcoin and you want those funds to fluctuate with the Bitcoin price, then you have to choose the Bitcoin wallet of Blink. And if you want to have all the Bitcoin funds that you are receiving through this payment gateway to be stable, then you have to select stable sats. Now let's select stable sats. Now what you need to do is you need to save the changes, and hopefully you see that this has been now being connected. So what we can do now is we can actually go to the shop and then buy a product and see if that product, the funds for that product, end up in our Blink wallet. So to do that, we are first going to the product, and we're going to see these are the three products that we have created. Let's just look at one of the products. It is recommended that when you are testing this system, you test first with price of, for instance, $1 or even 0.10 cents, because otherwise you're going to test and use a lot of your funds. So let's see, this is a regular price of say $1. For stable sets, you need to have prices for at least $1. So you cannot be testing with prices which are lower than $1. Because the Lightning payment, Blink is based on Lightning payments. The Lightning payments for this Blink plugin need to be at least $1. So this is one product for $1. And what we can now do is we can, if you change something, you need to do, click on update in the right corner. So now what we can do is we can go to the shop by going to the left, the site, the name of the site, and you can say visit store. So once you visit the store, you will see here that we have 3 products and every product has a $1 price. So what we can do, let's select this, add this to cart. We see that the cart is at the right top, the cart is empty, but we can just say add this to cart. Then what you can say, you can click on the wallet, and then to the right there will be a pop-up. You see that already there are maybe 2 products in there, so you can decrease this to 1 product, and then you will see that you can go to the checkout. Probably this will not yet work because we have not configured this Blink as a payment. So let's click here, and then you will see that this Blink has not yet been configured as a payment. There are no payment methods available. So although the plugin is there, we need to configure this Blink wallet as a payment. To do that, we go back to the WordPress site. We go to the WooCommerce settings, and then we need to go to the top of the menu. We need to go to the payment tab, and in the payment tab you see all these kinds of payments that are available. But what we need to do, we need to enable this Blink Lightning. So when you click here on this button, and you will enable this, and probably there are certain setups that we need to finish, so you can finish the setup. In this finish setup, you will see that we are on the payment tabs. The title is Pay with Bitcoin Lightning. You can change this title. The customer message, you will be redirected to the Blink to complete your purchase. You can also change this item. You can look at the accounts and the privacy. These are all sets that we leave like this. We leave untouched. We can add an email. We can do some integration, site visibility. These are all kinds of things that we can change for this payment, but this is not needed right now. We can go to the Blink settings, and in the Blink settings we see here that this is the Blink environment. There is a Blink wallet and a stable set wallet. We see the API key. We see the webhook URL. We see the setup status is connected, etc., etc. So now it is possible to actually continue. Go to General, and you have to verify that the changes has been made. So let's look at now at the site, and we visit the store again, And when we visit store again, we can see that there is still the product in the cart. We click on the cart, we go to the checkup, and now we see below that the payment option is there is a payment, pay with Bitcoin Lightning. The reason for this is that we have enabled this payment possibility. So what we can do here is we can add an email, we add some products, we can add an address, etc., etc. And now the customer can add a note: please deliver this great Bitcoin t-shirt to the Bitcoin Curacao Institute. They are sponsoring this video, and now you can place the order. So the customer would check the price, and then the customer now can place the order. There are some addresses. Test address, city, let's say Willemstad. Phone number is optional, so let's try again. And now you will see here the sats. So the $1 or 1 guilder has been translated in the sats. So what we can do now is, if we pay this product, let me see if I can pay. If we can pay, the customer will now pick up their wallet, and it can be with a wallet of Satoshi, it can be any wallet that supports the Lightning protocol, and the customer can actually send the sats. So if the customer sends the sats, then the sats will be received by you. So what you see is that the payment has been received, and now the user can print a receipt, and this will receive the payment. The user can also return to the merchant. So if you have the user return to the merchant, you will see, the user will see a thank you for your order has been received, the order number, date, total, email, payment method, and the user can verify this, take a screenshot of this. Now when you are in the site back, you should be able to see, to go to the products or to the WooCommerce site, and you should be able to see the order received. So you see the order when you click here WooCommerce. You click on WooCommerce and you click on the orders to the left. You will see the orders. There is a pending payment of $1. You can also see some reports. You can see the reports of the last day, customers, etc. These are normal things that you would see in the WooCommerce plugin shop, right? So that is the part. And probably when you go to the Galoi dashboard and you look at the transactions, so I clicked on the next step, which is the Galoi dashboard, which is https://dashboard.blink.sv/API keys. When you click left to the transactions, you will be able to see that this has been received. So the first one is we received 1.8 Antenna guilders, which is $1, and we got 100 cents was the settlement amount, and it is successful. And this is because I have paid myself with with the same wallet. So I paid myself through the Bitcoin wallet because Blink has two wallets or two accounts. I used my Bitcoin account to pay my StableSats account. So this is the transactions. You can see the transactions both in your Blink wallet as also in your WooCommerce.